Welcome, fellow travelers on the quest for wisdom. Have you ever felt like you're caught in a storm, unsure of how to stay steady and strong? Today, we're setting sail on a journey to prioritize your life by using some special tricks inspired by an ancient philosophy called Stoicism. Do you ever get overwhelmed by feelings like worry, anger, or frustration? Well, get ready to learn how to be the boss of your own feelings. Stoicism is like a treasure map from ancient Greece, showing us how to live a good life by being in control of ourselves and staying strong even when things get tough. It's not just some old idea gathering dust. It's a timeless guide to help us deal with tough feelings and find peace even when life gets crazy. Imagine yourself standing on the shore of a big ocean of life, and Stoicism hands you a special compass to help you sail through all the ups and downs. Seneca, one of the wise folks who studied Stoicism, once said, "We're not given a short life, but we make it short. That means we often waste our time on things that don't really matter. But don't worry. Today we're going on an adventure to discover 10 special tricks inspired by Stoicism. These tricks will help you take charge of your life and handle anything that comes your way like a true champion." Lesson 1. Embrace the present. Life is like a wild roller coaster with lots of twists, turns, and surprises. But here's a cool tip from the Stoics. Embrace the present. Imagine letting go of all the stuff from your past and not worrying about what's coming next. Just focus on enjoying what's happening right now. It's like being happy and calm in the moment, without thinking too much about the past or the future. So, next time you're feeling stressed or anxious, try to take a deep breath and enjoy the present moment. It's where all the good stuff happens. Lesson 2. Focus on what you can control. Life can be pretty unpredictable, right? But the Stoics have a cool trick. Focus on what you can control. Imagine life is like a big, crazy ride, and you're the one driving. You can't control the weather or traffic, but you can control how you react to them. So, instead of letting life push you around, be like a smart captain steering your ship through rough waters. Stay calm, be brave, and use your brain to make the best choices. That way, even when things get crazy, you'll stay strong and steady. Lesson 3. Develop resilience. Resilience is like being a superhero who can bounce back from tough times without giving up. It's about facing challenges with a strong heart and a brave spirit, knowing that you have what it takes to overcome them. Just like lifting weights makes your muscles stronger, facing tough times makes your mind tougher. So every time life throws a curveball at you, think of it as a chance to grow stronger and tougher. With each challenge you overcome, you become more resilient, like a superhero getting stronger with every battle. Lesson 4. Practice negative visualization. Negative visualization might sound a bit strange, but it's like giving your brain a superpower to handle life's surprises. Instead of always expecting the best, take a moment to think about the worst-case scenarios. It's not about scaring yourself, but about getting mentally ready to face whatever comes your way. Just like a superhero who trains for battles, you're preparing your mind to handle tough times with strength and bravery. So, when life throws you a curveball, you'll be ready to face it with a smile and a strong heart. Lesson 5. Cultivate virtue. Imagine being a superhero, but instead of flying or super strength, your superpower is being a really awesome person. That's what cultivating virtue is all about. It's like having a moral compass that guides you to do the right thing, even when it's hard. Picture this. When life throws challenges your way, like a tough math problem or a mean comment from a friend, you have the power to respond with patience, kindness, and bravery. It's not about being perfect. It's about trying your best to be a good person in every situation. So, let virtue be your superpower, and watch how it makes your life and the world around you a better place. Lesson 6. Master your reactions. Life is like a big, noisy orchestra, and mastering your reactions is like being the conductor. Instead of reacting right away when something happens, take a moment to pause and think. It's like pressing the pause button on a video game before making a move. Real power isn't about changing what's happening around you, but it's about choosing how you want to react. Do you want to react with anger or kindness, with frustration or patience? By mastering your reactions, you become the boss of your own emotions, steering through life's ups and downs with wisdom and grace. Lesson 7. Accept impermanence. Imagine life as a river, always moving and never staying the same. Impermanence means understanding that everything in life is temporary. It's like holding a balloon. Eventually, it will float away. But instead of holding on too tight, we learn to let go and enjoy the ride. Impermanence teaches us to appreciate every moment, knowing that nothing lasts forever. So, when things change, we can embrace it with a smile, knowing that new adventures await downstream. Lesson 8. Seek wisdom. Imagine the world as a big library, filled with lots of books. But not all books are worth reading. Seeking wisdom is like finding the best books in that library. It's about being smart about what you read and learn. Instead of reading everything, we choose the books that teach us important things. Wisdom helps us understand life better, like a bright light in the dark. So, let's be like smart bookworms, picking the best books to guide us through life's adventures. Lesson 9. Practice gratitude. Imagine having a magical power that makes every day feel like a special gift. That's what practicing gratitude does. It's like having a secret potion that turns ordinary moments into treasures. Gratitude is about saying thank you to life for all the little things, like a sunny day or a friendly smile. When you're grateful, you feel happier and more content. So, let's sprinkle gratitude like fairy dust and watch our lives sparkle with joy. Lesson 10. The virtue of patience. Imagine waiting for something exciting, like a surprise gift or your favorite dessert. Patience is like being cool and calm while you wait for that awesome thing to happen. Stoicism teaches us this special skill called patience. It's about staying positive even when things take longer than we'd like. Picture a marathon runner. They don't rush, they keep going steadily until they reach the finish line. That's patience in action. So let's be like the marathon runner, staying strong and calm no matter what life throws our way. Lesson 11. Living in harmony with nature. Stoics, a group of ancient philosophers, thought it was super important to live peacefully and happily by working with nature instead of against it. This lesson, number 11, teaches us to go with the flow of things, like rivers flowing downhill. We should accept stuff we can't change, like rainy days, and change what we can, like putting on a raincoat. By learning from nature and going with its rhythm, we can feel calm and content even when life gets crazy. Lesson 12. Cultivating inner virtue. Stoics believe that real happiness and feeling fulfilled comes from being good on the inside. Lesson 12 is all about growing good qualities inside ourselves, like being smart, brave, balanced, and fair. When we work on these things, we become better people and others look up to us and think we're pretty cool. Lesson 13. Embracing adversity as opportunity. Stoicism tells us to not get bummed out when things get tough. Instead, we should see tough times as chances to get better. Lesson 13 is all about facing challenges without fear, knowing they can make us stronger and cooler. When we look at problems like they're puzzles to solve, we become tougher and more awesome. Lesson 14. Finding freedom in detachment. Stoicism tells us it's cool to not get too hooked on stuff outside of ourselves. Lesson 14 is about learning to let go of things like toys, popularity, and other stuff that we think makes us happy. When we stop relying on these things to feel good about ourselves, we become super chill and free inside. It's like taking off a heavy backpack and feeling light as a feather. Lesson 15. Practicing gratitude daily. Seneca, a smart dude from way back, said being truly happy means enjoying what's happening now without worrying too much about what's coming next. Lesson 15 reminds us to say thanks every day for the good stuff in our lives, like hugs, laughter, and sunny days. When we pay attention to the awesome stuff we already have, instead of wanting more and more, we find the secret to feeling happy and calm inside. Conclusion. As we finish up our trip through Stoic wisdom, think of these 10 cool tricks as your North Star guiding you. Make what's most important to you number 1. Learn to control yourself and find that tough spirit inside you. Let the old stories of Stoicism make you want to live a life that feels right and full. Remember, it's not about knowing a ton of stuff, but about knowing the good stuff. Thanks for coming along on this journey. Keep being smart, keep being strong, and most of all, keep being stoic. If you liked these lessons, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this wisdom with your pals who are also trying to figure stuff out.